All right, back home. This weekend, wife and I went camping with a dear friend of ours, a long-time friend of ours, Alina, from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Her and her parents have a place out in East Texas, kind of remote. Really nice, just get away from everything. No cell signals at all, that kind of thing. So definitely no uploading. Did take some videos. One of the big reasons we really wanted to go out there and talk to her and see her again, we haven't seen her like in 7 years, in a very long time. I had sent her a copy of my book, and it really opened up some things because of all this time of knowing Alina for decades and decades. Really, my wife met her through massage school, so we've known her for decades and decades. We've kind of stayed hidden in the closet for the spirituality kind of weirdness that goes on with both of us, and I stayed hidden as much as I could. Anytime she brought any of this kind of stuff up, I would push back. I'd listen, but push back, and just it's unbelievable. And it was funny, we stayed up till 2:20 in the morning, Friday night, into Saturday morning, just talking about all this. And she was relaying one time I got really drunk at a Scottish festival, and I was pointing things out about her that she pushed back on. It's like, no, denying it. And it's like, oh no, he's found out about me. And we both did this, just staying hidden from everything, pushing it away. And then when she read my book, it just exploded open. And so we just had to get together and talk. One of the things that came out of it just was a bit dark, pretty dark. So and it dealt with suicide. So if you don't want to hear this, you better turn this off because it can get dark. But one of my older videos out there back in, I'll put a description down at the bottom, but back in, end of June, very end of June, I was at the Pink House. And I'll put a little clip here, just a little clip of what I was feeling. It was like I got hit in the right hand side of the head by something, and my head whipped to the side. I don't know what that was or who that was. Maybe it was somebody like me. It was like a flash, and then my head just whipped to the left because it got hit on the right hand side. Almost like a gunshot. So I don't know what I was feeling, who I was feeling. I'm not going out there looking. So I thought I'd bring it up here. It felt like a suicide almost. Kind of weird, but there it is. So I don't know what it is or who it was. But maybe it was somebody like me, and I just felt it. I have no idea where it came from. But it's out on the video if you want to go backwards and watch the whole thing. But it's out there. And I didn't know who it was. Found out who it might have been this weekend talking to Alina, and I have her on video. You'll meet her here talking, and it's just hard to talk about. It's really hard to talk about. It's taken me a little while it's hard to talk about. I didn't even know if I wanted to put this video out or not.
Hey, this is Alina Metz. We're out in Texas camping, not rough camping. This is
glamping.
We're glamping. And yeah, there's even an outhouse. We are glamping. It's a beautiful sight though, but we've known Alina for a long time.
Oh gosh, yeah, almost 20 years.
20
like
years?
Right around 20 years.
Yeah, and we've both come out of the closet within the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Recently about all the strange stuff.
Really, for me, it was this year.
Real recent.
Yeah.
But down here camping, Alina was telling me about an incident with someone she knows that I had to go back and check, and it seemed to be another coincidence, so I'm not sure about it. So I thought I'd let you talk about it, Alina, if that's all right.
Okay, sure. So after talking to you, and also I did see the video that you did about the feeling the person and the hit to the head, and that you felt like it was a gunshot and all that stuff. And when I saw that video, I had a little tingle, and I was like, could this be because of our connection that perhaps you might have sensed or witnessed my significant other's 18-year-old son committing suicide? It was summer. It was June 29th going into the 30th of 2020. And he, in fact, committed suicide at some point within those late nights of 29th into the 30th, and it was a gunshot wound to the head, and it was almost exactly as Dawn described the feeling and all of that. And we feel very strongly that was him, because it was the same time frame, it was the same kind of situation, everything that he described. and that's what we think.
Boy, that's hard to talk about. Really hard to talk about. Please get help if you feel suicidal, anything like that. Talk to anybody. Just National Suicide Hotline number. Talk to somebody. There's more that Elena and I talked about that night, that Friday night, that matched up, just matched up. Things that I was feeling, the emotions at the time when it happened, what I was feeling, just matched, and it was really odd. So it was just another one of those things. Boy, if you feel like that, talk to somebody. Just talk.